Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on creating and compositing a practical animated shadow effect. In this lesson, we'll be using the free projection mapping software, MapMap and Adobe After Effects for compositing our plates together. Without further ado, let's get started. First, we're going to want to set up our camera and the composition we want for the shot. Since we're doing this mainly as a practical effect, everything we shoot will affect how good the final image is. So let's go ahead and shoot our clean plate. If anyone's wondering, I'm shooting 4K on a ZCam E2 with a black Promist 1/4 filter and an Anamorphic Looks 4x4 filter inserted via Mattebox. Alright, so let's now move into the free software MapMap for our projection mapping. You're going to want to import your video and use the widget as a boundary box to rotate, scale, and move the video until it's looking good compositionally. Next, we're going to want to set up our projector to the computer with MapMap still open. We can just preview the final output in the program to avoid any extra rendering. Now looking at the surface you're projecting your video onto, move the widget corners to match the perspective. Finally, before we film the effects plate with the projection, we're going to want to flag out the main light sources other than our projected image. This way, when we go into After Effects, we'll have an easier time isolating just our projection. With the effects plate now shot, go inside of After Effects, import the footage, and layer the two plates with the effects plate on top. To preserve the log exposure of the effects plate, we're going to pre-compose the effects plate layer into its own composition. Now with that done, we'll use the levels effect to contrast the layers. We can pull a key. We want the projection to stand out against our surface. Before we go ahead and key the projection out, we're going to want to mask the area around it so we just have two contrasting colors. I'm going to speed up the masking process for this. With our masks all set, go ahead and apply key light, color pick the surface color you're removing to isolate just the projection. I'm going to speed up the keying process for this. Basically, I'm going through and adjusting the screen matte settings until the key is clean. I've also gone ahead and created a Venetian blinds gobo effect coming in from the left side to give it more of a direct light source for the little bird. Well, there you have it. Thanks for following along, and I can't wait to hear about your results in the comments.